Welcome, thrill seekers, to a world of spine-chilling tales and hair-raising adventures. Gather around for a frightful journey into the unknown as we delve deep into the realm of scary stories. Buckle up, hold on tight, and get ready to experience a rush of terror like never before. It was supposed to be a fun and relaxing camping trip, a chance for a group of friends to escape the stresses of everyday life and enjoy nature. But things took a sinister turn when 3 of them disappeared without a trace. I was one of the campers, and I will never forget the terror that gripped us as we realized our friends were gone. We searched the woods frantically, calling out their names, but there was no response. We followed the trail of their footsteps until they abruptly stopped, as if they had vanished into thin air. As night fell, the forest became eerily silent, and we huddled together around the campfire, too afraid to venture out into the darkness. That's when we heard the whispers. At first, we thought it was just the wind rustling through the trees, but then we heard words that we couldn't quite make out. Suddenly, something darted out from the darkness, grabbing one of our group and dragging them away. We tried to follow, but the figure moved too quickly, and soon it disappeared from sight. We were left in shock, unable to comprehend what had just happened. We reported the incident to the authorities, but they were skeptical. They searched the woods, but found no sign of our missing friends. It was up to us to find them. We scoured the area, looking for any clues or signs of our friends' whereabouts. But the woods seemed to have swallowed them up, leaving no trace of their existence. Days turned into weeks, and we were about to give up hope when we heard the whispers again. This time, we were better prepared. We had weapons and flashlights, and we were ready to face whatever was out there. But nothing could have prepared us for what we saw next. Out of the darkness emerged a group of creatures, unlike anything we had ever seen before. They were humanoid in shape, but their faces were twisted and grotesque, with glowing eyes that seemed to peer into our very souls. We tried to fight them off, but they were too strong, too fast. One by one, we were taken, dragged away into the darkness. I woke up in a cold, damp cell, my body aching from the beating I had received. I was alone, or so I thought. From the shadows emerged one of the creatures, its eyes glowing with a sinister light. It spoke to me in a language I didn't understand, but the meaning was clear. They had abducted us for a reason, and we were not to interfere. I knew then that we were in deep trouble, that our lives were in the hands of these malevolent beings. Days turned into weeks, and we were held captive by these creatures, subjected to their twisted experiments and their insidious plans. But we refused to give up. We bided our time, waiting for the right moment to strike. One day, when the guards were distracted, we made our move. We fought our way through the dark corridors, dodging the traps and the creatures that stood in our way. And then, we saw it. The way out. We emerged from the underground bunker, blinking in the sunlight. We were free, but we were not safe. We made our way back to civilization, our bodies battered and bruised, but our spirits unbroken. We reported what had happened to the authorities, but they dismissed our story as a hoax. But we knew the truth. We had been abducted by something beyond our comprehension, something not of this world. And we were lucky to have escaped with our lives. But the experience changed us. We were no longer the carefree campers we once were. We had seen the darkness that lurks in the shadows, and we knew it was only a matter of time before it came for us again. Years passed, and we moved on with our lives. But we never forgot what had happened to us in the woods. One day, we received a letter. It was a message from one of our missing friends, a message that gave us hope that they were still alive. We knew what we had to do. We had to go back to the woods, to face our fears and rescue our friend. We returned to the woods, armed with weapons and knowledge of what we were up against. We found our friend, held captive in a dark and foreboding cave. But as we tried to free them, we were attacked by the creatures once again. We fought with all our might, determined to save our friend and defeat the evil that had haunted us for so long. In the end, it was a close battle. But we emerged victorious, the creatures defeated and our friend saved. We left the woods, battered and bruised once again, but this time with a sense of closure. We had faced our fears and come out on top. But we knew that the woods held secrets that we may never fully understand, and we couldn't help but wonder what other horrors lurked in the darkness. As the night draws to a close, we bid farewell to the terrors that haunted us and the spine-tingling tales that kept us on the edge of our seats. Remember, the darkness may linger, but the dawn always brings a new light. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and never stop exploring the mysteries of the unknown.